And now it's time for Purple Conversations. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Purple Conversations. I hope you had an amazing week, weekend, night, whenever you're seeing this, night, day, whatever. I hope you know that you are fully seen, fully known, fully loved, blessed, and covered. As you go out into this week, just be thankful. Think of all the many things. We know all the things that are going wrong. We know this world is going crazy. But pause long enough to just find five things every single day to just be grateful for. And you'll realize how much you have to be thankful for. Now this week, I have been doing a lot of running around on the road and having to use the GPS. And it was while I was using the GPS that the Lord downloaded some stuff to me, as he always used to love to use the most unconventional ways to talk to me, because I'm an unconventional person, so you know. So it was brought to my attention that while I'm driving, I don't pay attention to the GPS. And even when we do pay attention to the GPS, even though it's giving us instructions, even though there is visual to show us where we're supposed to go, what lanes we're supposed to go in, I can speak for me. I don't know about you, but sometimes I still make a wrong turn. Sometimes I still miscalculate. Sometimes I'm not paying attention, so I miss the instructions that the GPS is giving. Or I'm just so caught up in my own head that I don't even realize, and I end up missing a turn or two. And he was saying this is the same way that y'all deal with me. This is the same way that y'all, I'm giving you instructions. And the GPS only talks to you when it's time to make another turn or when you have made a wrong turn. Once you're on the right path, it's silent. Once you're going in the direction that you're supposed to go, it has nothing to say. It only speaks when it's time to make another turn, change directions, or you have made a wrong turn and it's rerouting you. And it's the same way with God. Sometimes we get frustrated with his silence. Sometimes we get frustrated because we think he's not talking to us, or we start panicking because it's not saying anything, because we're not hearing anything. And the same way, when the GPS is not saying anything, we get anxious and then we look down at the screen, or we look down to see to make sure if we are indeed going in the right direction, even though it just gave us the last direction, even though it just gave us the last instructions that we needed to get closer to where we need to go. We still panic and we still trying to check to make sure, did I really hear what it said? Is it sure it's taking me in the right direction? This looks very unfamiliar. I don't think this is the right way. And we ask all these questions, even though the thing was designed to give us directions. Now, obviously, God has way more clarity, way more insight, way more vision than the GPS does. But what he drove home for me is, if you find it so hard to trust and follow the GPS that you have tangibly in front of you, that is literally vocally giving you directions, how much more difficult is it for you to hear my voice and trust my voice? If you can't exhibit the simple requirements to just follow the directions of the GPS system that has more information. It knows that there's roadblocks up the road because of the satellites and stuff that's up there, and because of the information that's been being fed to it. So it can tell us the fastest route. It can tell us if there's a roadblock. It can tell us if there's construction. It can tell us if there's a police officer. It can tell us, if there's delays or whatever. And if we have such a difficult time just trusting the GPS, how much more are we doing the same thing to God? Because he's not audibly talking. Well, sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I hear him audibly when I'm like real stubborn, and he's just like, girl. But it's it dawned on me that it's the same way. He tends to be silent when we're going to follow the last instruction that I gave you, if you're not hearing anything new from me, what was the last thing I said to you? If I have not alerted you to a roadblock, if I have not alerted you to delays, if I have not alerted you to construction or detours or whatever, and I'm silent, keep going. Keep going. Don't panic. Don't try to overcorrect. Don't try to interpret what you think you heard. Don't try to then think in your own thoughts because you're getting anxious, because you're thinking that, are you sure? This doesn't look familiar. This doesn't feel familiar. This doesn't feel safe. Because this road, I've never driven on this road to get where I'm going before. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't even know that this was an option. But he knew. He knows. And to every new level that we need to go, he's going to take us in ways that we've never been before. He's going to connect us to people that we normally would not have been connected to. He's going to ask us to do things that we normally would not have done. But if we are so stuck in our routine, if we're so stuck in going in the one way that we know that this is the way I go to go home, and if the GPS says no detour, you immediately go, this don't know what to talk about. Why is it carrying me this way? And you get frustrated. We do the same thing with God. God, why are you doing this to me? Why are we going in this direction? Why do I feel like I'm stuck in traffic? Why does it feel like nothing's moving? Why am I going down this path? I don't know. This is not normal. This is not what I'm accustomed to. This is a level of uncomfortableness that I don't like. This is a different road. It's a different route. What is this? Instead of just sitting and trusting that you know what's ahead. He knows the roadblocks. He knows the fastest route. And he knows the best route for us. Our individual routes may be different because of where we're going. Some persons can go faster and it seems like they're going faster because what their mission is not yours. Your mission requires more of you. Your mission requires more time for you to be in one place. Your mission requires whoever is waiting for you is not on their mark yet. So you are now being refined. You are being taken the long scenic route to get to where you need to get to, because the other person who is supposed to wait to show up there for you, they're on their route. Who you need to become on that journey, because he has to work out that impatience. He has to work out that unforgiveness. He has to work out that intolerance. He has to shut that mouth. He has to enhance your faith. He has to put you in an uncomfortable position to squeeze out of you the things that you thought were no longer an issue. He has to put you in uncomfortable situations where you'd have to face yourself. He has to put you in uncomfortable conversations to bring all the things to the surface that he needs to deal with so that you can be who you need to be and be prepared for the version of yourself that's going to be ready for the thing you're praying for. So the thing he wanted me to drive home, that he's driving home from me and he wanted me to share, is don't panic. I know it seems like I'm silent right now. I know it seems like you can't hear me. I know it feels like you're uncertain that did I hear you? Is this really what you told me to do? Is this where I'm supposed to be at this time? Why does everything feel so strange? Why does everything feel so strained? Why does everything have to be so difficult? Why does it feel like I'm stagnant? Or why does it feel like I'm going in a completely different route that this is so unfamiliar to me? He says, trust the last instruction I gave you and trust that I know what's ahead. And I will alert you. Keep your spirit sensitive to me so I can alert you to the detours. I can alert you to the next turn. But until then, continue following the last instruction I gave you. I have not left you. I have not forsaken you. I'm not leaving you to figure it out by yourself. I am with you always. I love you. Drive safely and have an amazing day.